Hello everyone, I am Abhinav Sarope and I extend my sincere gratitude to LJMU and UPGRAD for granting me the opportunity to pursue my master's in machine learning and AI. The focus of this research is on the evaluation of generative models on text summarization. My student ID is 1096426 and I am under the guidance of Dr. Kancham Srinivasa Rao for my thesis. In the era driven by digital advancement and flooded with data, the importance of text summarization is more pronounced than ever. And today I am here to explore the transformative capabilities of generative models in reshaping the landscape of text summarization. A generative model is a type of machine learning models that learns to generate new data that resembles the training data it was trained on. Coming to the agenda, so today's presentation agenda includes introduction, aim and objective, literature review, research methodology, result and discussion, and conclusion and future recommendations. I would like to share a renowned quote on summarization by Daniel J. Levitin. Summarizing is an art that demands both intuition and precision. It involves distilling the essence of a text without diluting its impact. It means that summarization is not merely a mechanical process, but rather an art form that necessitates both intuition and accuracy. To create a successful summary, one must have a deep understanding of the text and ability to extract its core meaning without retaining its significance and impact. Let's explore the artistry behind summarization. Some of the factors that is essential to consider during the text summarization are content genre, understanding the nature and style of the content being summarized, length constraint, ensuring the summary meets specified length limitations, contextual understanding, that is capturing the context and nuances of the original text to produce an accurate summary, privacy and security, that is safeguarding sensitive information and ensuring data protection throughout the summarization process. Now let's explore the two types of text summarizations. First is extractive summarization. This method involves identifying critical sentences or phrases from the original documents and exclusively extracting them to generate summary. Here, no new sentences are being generated. Instead, we select important ones from the original documents. Another one is abstractive summarization. Here we are comprehend to the conceptual nuances of the original documents and synthesize novel sentences derived from the source text. It's about understanding the context of the document and generating new sentences rather than just selecting from the original documents. Now let's discuss the aim and objective of this research study, which we are broadly categorized into 5 stages. Text summarization. This stage involves understanding the various applications and use cases of text summarizations providing insights into the different research and significance within this field. The another one is exploratory data analysis. Here we select data set for our research, specifically the publicly available CNN Daily Mail data sets from the Hugging Face, and conduct exploratory data analysis. Another one is application of large language models. For this research, we have chosen 4 different LLM models. First is T5, Pegasus, BART, and GPT-2, along with their variants. We will study their architecture and their applications in generating summaries. Coming to the fourth point, the evaluation of summarized text. After generating summaries using LLM models, we will evaluate them using Blue and Rouge metrics. The fifth and last one is the comparative analysis of LLM models. Finally, we conduct a comparative analysis of different LLM models incorporated for summary generations. When discussing the literature review, it is evident that extensive research has been conducted in this field, with many open research questions still prevailing, and numerous studies are currently underway to address these questions. And I have thoroughly reviewed over 30 research papers to gain deep understanding of various aspects, such as architecture and applications of transformer, text summarizations approaches, fine-tuning techniques, and many more. In the subsequent discussions, we will explore some of the key papers that serve as a cornerstone of my research, including Attention is All You Need. This paper discusses the transformative journey of transformer architecture. The another paper, Re-evaluating Summarization Evaluation. This paper critically analyzes existing evaluation metrics and methodology in assessing text summarization systems. Now let's move to the next slide. Now turning our attention to the importance of this study, here are some points that are broadly categorized. First is information management, that is extraction of pertinent information from the vast expanse of available data. Second is time efficiency, substantial time savings to navigate through extensive informations. Third is domain-specific insights, like summarizing content within a specific domain. Fourth is decision-making support, that is assist decision makers in quickly grasping key insight through the summarization process. Fifth is ethical considerations, like scrutinizing potential biases within summaries. Fifth is historical document summarization, that is summarize historical documents, archival records, primary sources to extract events. Last one, content curation and personalizations, like tailoring summaries to individual preferences and interests. Cross-cultural communications, which promotes global collaborations and bridging language barriers. Apart from these, many other significances that we have discovered and detailed in our thesis. Now moving to the most crucial aspects of research, the research methodology, which has been broadly categorized into 4 stages of generation of summary using LLM models. First is dataset loading. Load the CNN Daily Mail dataset from Hugging Face and perform the exploratory data analysis. Second is model initialization. Initialize pre-trained models and tokenizers to tokenize the articles that need to be summarized. Third is summary generations. That is, utilize LLM models to generate summaries, afterwards decodes the generated summaries into human readable text. The last one is evaluation of summaries. Evaluate the generated and reference summaries by calculating the BLEU scores and ROG scores for LLM models. Now let's dive into the research results. Initially, we examined the outcomes of the exploratory data analysis on the datasets. And we are using CNN Daily Mail for our data analysis for as our datasets. Upon loading the dataset and visualizing the row count, the training dataset consists of 287,113 rows, and the validation contains 13,368 rows. Test data comprises 11,490 rows. Another point to note, there are no missing values in the datasets. The correlation coefficient between the length of the article and summaries is 0.293. The dataset comprises three features: article, their summaries, that is highlights, and the IDs. The last one, we have utilized a word cloud to gain the insight into the word frequency and common themes within the content. The evaluation of generated summaries are conducted based on two criteria. The BLEU score. This metric measures the similarity between the generated summaries and the reference summaries by comparing the n-grams present in both. This means that a higher BLEU score indicates a higher degree of similarity. Another is ROS score. So that is, this metric evaluates the quality of generated summaries by comparing them against the reference summaries. It calculates recall, precision, F1 scores for n grams overlap between the generated and reference summaries. That means higher ROG scores indicate better qualities and summaries. And for the purpose of comparative analysis, we have integrated several different variants of LLM models, including T5 models, whose variants of T5 model is like T5 small, T5 base, T5 large, and T5 3B, which we have used in our comparative analysis, and we have used these models for a summary generation. Another models for Pegasus and its variants like Pegasus CNN Daily Mail, Pegasus Large, Pegasus Access Sum, Pegasus Newsroom. For BART, we have used BART Base, another one is BART Large, BART Large CNN, and BART Large XSUM. The fourth models which we have used is like GPT-2 models, whereas it is GPT-2 medium, GPT-2 large, GPT-2 XL. All these models and its variants we have used in our summary generation and evaluation and comparative analysis. Now coming to the comparative analysis, we have compared on the BLEU and ROG score. So according to the BLEU score, the GPT-2 model attained a BLEU score of 0.059. Pegasus model, which is Pegasus Newsroom, obtained a BLEU score of 1.23, 10 to the power raised negative 231. T5 model achieved a BLEU score of 1.06, 10 to the power negative 231. And BART model, in which we have BART large CNN, that yielded a BLEU score of 1.01, 10 to the power raised minus 231. These are the BLEU scores of different models. Now coming to the ROG scores, is like T5 models shows a moderate performance with a balanced recall precision and F1 scores across Ross metrics. Pegasus model performs comparably well with a balanced recall and precision and F1 scores across Ross metrics. That is slightly outperforming in T5 in some aspects. BART model, which exhibits a lower performance compared to the other, particularly in terms of recall and F1 scores, suggesting less effectiveness in capturing relevant information. Now, GPT-2 model shows a high recall but relatively low precision and F1 scores, indicating it captures more information from the reference summaries but may not be generating the relevant summaries. Now, coming to the conclusion and recommendations is like among the four models that we have evaluated in our study, all has performed admirably in text summarization. All are performing their best. Now, coming to the, however, T5 model stood out based in its blue scores compared to the others models, as well as BART has excelled in terms of Rogers score. These findings underscores the effectiveness of LLM models in generating high quality summaries and textual information in various domains. Now coming to the future recommendations. Regarding the future recommendation of the research path, numerous ideas and thoughts have been emerged, including LLM models, like explore other variants of T5, Pegasus, BART, and GPT-2, and other variants of these models and other LLM models as well can be explored for future recommendations. Evaluation metrics, that is incorporating alternative evaluation metrics such as Meteor and based on another human annotations evaluation metrics. Multimodal summarization, that is integrating of images and videos into the summarization process. Fine-tuning strategies, like explore advanced fine-tuning strategies such as curriculum learning, adversarial training, or domain adaptation. Cross-lingual summarization, like generating summaries in multiple languages to facilitate information access across linguistic boundaries. Multi-document summarization, that is synthesizing information from multiple sources document into a concise summary. Domain-specific evaluation, like domain-specific data set to assess the performance of LLM models in a specialized domain. So all this future recommendation will definitely help in further expansion of text summarization and in this field is achieving more concise and more relevant summarizations. And this can be targeted at the future research scopes. And at last, thank you. Thank you, everyone.